confronted you, that you had an opportunity to make history that day, and you failed to do it. Why not inaugurate us? Why are you calling us back and postponing the inauguration day? They thought I will end up in jail. You came out right at the end of the remark. You shook me. I can't forget that speech. You are courageous. That's an inspiration that is so impactful in my own life. Just one thing I cannot forget. You are in office. You recalled we were elected. You kept on postponing the inauguration. You summoned us to Abuja. And when we became rancorous, you summoned us to the International Conference Center. I was not expecting to make any comment. I was just listening in my own radical manner that this man will not inaugurate us again. But before we returned to the hotel, the hotel was locked. No key. But when I was summoned by daily code to make a remark, I confronted you. That you had an opportunity to make history that day, and you failed to do it. Why not inaugurate us? Why are you calling us back and postponing the inauguration day? They thought I will end up in jail. You came out right at the end of the remark. You shook me. I can't forget that speech. You are courageous. That's an inspiration that is so impactful in my own life, just for what you are. The few hours to set a day like this, I put it together. For you, you deserve it. So many of the bankers, when we came to you, I'm still then immobile, and we were discussing with, I think, late Mohammed Abubakar, who was the Permanent Secretary Minister of Finance, about the need for dividends to be sent, and you made the remark that whatever we want, we should go and put it down. We wrote it, we brought it to the Dada Barrack. I said, okay. Thereafter, you announced licenses for new generation banks. Nigeria has never been the same since then. Give me your marks. I'm glad of the revolution on the June 12th. On general, we just come here to pray for you, and listen to you carefully. I'm not here to read this speech. I'm here to pay homage. And I say thank you. for everything, for who you are, what you are, and what you have contributed to the history of this great country. All I can promise as the president is to strive to do the best, put the best forward, take decisions, no matter how difficult they are. It's in the interest of the country. You have done so. You have laid the example. Thank you very much.
Leader of the military administration, I accept full responsibility for all decisions taken under my watch. And June 12 happened under my watch. Mistakes, oversights, and missteps happen in quick succession. But I say in my book, in all matters we acted in the supreme national interest so that Nigeria could survive. Our nation's march to democracy was interrupted, a fact that I deeply regret, but Nigeria survived and democracy is still alive, a testament to our resilience and commitment to progress. This book is part of my personal story of that encounter with national history. I did not travel alone. I undertook the challenging work of leadership in the company of many patriots. Many are still here, while others have gone the way of all the flesh. I cannot name all our allies and fellow travelers, but let me acknowledge the contributions of men like late Augustus Ihomu, Commodore Ebitu Ukiwe, General Ike Nwachukwu, Professor Bolaji Akinyemi, Dr. Kalu Idika Kalu, Dr. Tunji Olagunju, Chief Olufalaye Nahu Kabesi, the late Professor Oje Tunji Aboyade. By the way, he was an outstanding man. The late Alhaji Rilwanu Lukman, the late Professor Humphrey Umosu, the late Professor Omo Omorui, the late Professor Gurian Ezekwe, the late Professor Tam David West, the late Professor Babatunde Fafumwa, the late Professor Olikoye Ramson Kuti, the late Dr. Shatima Mustafa, the late Alhaji Bunu Sharif Musa, the late Rear Admiral Patrick Koshoni, Lieutenant General Alani Akinyade, General Ali Gusau, General Haliru Akilu, the former Senate President Brigadier David Mack, Brigadier General Tunde Ogweha, Colonel Abubakar Nengiwa Umar, the late UK Bello, the late General Nuhu Gomaji, Colonel Sambo Desuki, and a whole list of prominent colleagues. And friends of all of them, fellow travelers in the challenging work of leadership. The second aspect of today's event is establishing a